already started. Is that why? Hey. Just trying some things out here. I still have to use this bloody laptop, don't I? That's better. That's a good height too. There we go. Putting it on boxes. How are we all doing? You doing well? So, just to let the people know in here, we're going to still keep. We're going to give TikTok a little bit of a second go, but it's not going to be anywhere near what we were doing before. And try an hour each day to attract new people. And I've changed the whole account, obviously, as well, so the bastards find it harder. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see how long that lasts. Hey, Annie. So yeah, we're planning to. I'm gonna see how a live goes in about 3.5 hours. So I'll do this live. I'll get off this live. I will trial an hour live at night. We'll see if those pricks come in again. I'm done. I'm so done. But the only way they would be able to find it is if they've, which is really sick in the head actually, if they've screenshotted, because I've changed the name, changed the picture, I've blocked them all. Blocked them all. So that or FYP. But if I'm that popular, then I suppose it's a compliment. But yeah. Yeah, no, it's still not working, the phone. A call off period or something. This would be the middle of the night for us. 8 p.m. Yeah. Hey, Jesse. So yeah, I just will try 8 p.m. It's kind of late, but we'll try it. Like for me, 8 p.m. until 9, and I'll see how it goes. Sometimes when I used to do that in the past, there was a lot of people from the US that would join actually, but it affected me a bit winding down. But I'll see how it go. I'm happy to trial it. If it means I don't have to deal with those certain people, that'd be great. But mods, are we available for that? Actually, can I check? Can I get a check of if we're available for an hour? Is that possible? If we're not, then we can work another time out, actually. But I feel like I'm going to need all hands on deck because they're going to be there, possibly. Not 100%, but they'll possibly be there. And if they are, yeah. I was figuring out all the ways that I wouldn't have to read the screen, but that's the issue. You can't really turn the comments off. So I have to face the comments. But if we're able to get as many people that are just moving that shit on straight away, then I can probably manage. But yeah, that's why we're only going to make it an hour though. Because obviously here so far, if you guys aren't free for the live, then that's okay because it's not as hectic. TikTok's the one where I need the mods in there. Here's good though. Here's still good. So Karen sent through before, but I think she's at work. Unless she pops in. I can so yeah, the only reason why I didn't make you a mod before, Annie, is because I wasn't sure if you knew how to do the modding thing. As I said, I don't either. But if you'd like to be, that's okay. I mean, if it means that the more hands on deck, the more that we can move that shit, on so that I don't get distracted, then that might be, if it's freezing, it might be my connection. I just, yeah. It is true though that they wouldn't keep going after the same person because otherwise their real close community, that's fueled by love, would turn away from them. I agree with that. Jesse, I did get your donation. Thank you. Let us know when you're ready. We can start in just a few minutes. I was just explaining this here. See, because I've seen other workers, and I will say, from a gender perspective, they are predominantly females, and maybe that is why there aren't many males, because they were on there and they've been attacked to shit and they've left. I don't know, but I've seen there's a few ladies that I watch, for example, when they're into the 50K mark, they get shit too, but likely they find a way to navigate through. I know I'm a reactory person, but if I can do my best to not be, even though I want to give them a serve, maybe that'll help. So I'll give that a go as well. Oh, thank you, Laura. That would be awesome. Actually, remind me if you can, because I'll probably forget. But that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Obviously, there's still a chance that they can take the live down. They can report it to shit and take it down. I know that. And if that happens, then I am definitely done. But I haven't had that happen yet in how many years it's been live streaming. It hasn't happened. I've had people report the live, but then you exit the live and you restart it and it's gone. So discretion and quick on our toes and it'll be fine. Yep. But my only pointer here is that I'm going to need to look at the chat for people that are requesting cards, and I'm going to have to see that shit. I'm going to have to see it. I have no choice but to look at the chat. I get that. But I want to connect with more people. I really want to build that space up, but this space as well. I must. It's great. I hope we've been enjoying those posts as well. I'm going to keep doing them. I find them very fun. Jesse, sorry, are you ready to roll? Let us know. I'll stop babbling. But yeah, I'm on a mission here. I'm on a bloody mission. I looked more into that certain person and what they do, and yeah, they just give people a hard time on live. That's their living. So yeah, real good. They're real fun. It sounds like a life well lived, hey, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's right, Annie. That's correct. All right. If anyone does want to send through over here, that's fine too. That's what this live is about, obviously. And the more people that we get, the more that I'll probably migrate over here more often. It's just I'm going to keep the. Oh, hey Mel, how you doing? I was just saying before that I'm going to reintroduce an hour on TikTok each day, but just an hour. It needs to be pretty strict. So I'm going to figure out a way that I do that. But yeah. Are you here, Jesse, or did you have to? Was there internet problems? I thought it'd be my end because I'm the one that's got the rain happening. Did you get my message on WhatsApp? Let's have a look. But yeah, it doesn't let me do the live stream from the phone yet, which is stupid. I don't know why. It's been what's it been? 48 hours. They said it might need 72, which is ridiculous. It might be because of how old the account is, though. All right, Emma. I don't see it being a bad thing, as a matter of fact. I don't feel it to be, even though it might feel it, Emma, at this time. I don't. Do you have a lot to learn? That's all good. Yeah. It would just be good if there was what I want disabled is that bloody share button. I looked to see if you could disable it in TikTok and you can't. That's what I want to. Is my internet fucking up? Is that why people are leaving? Or is it because I'm babbling? Yeah, if you could disable that share button, that would be the way to go. Because Emma, that's the root of the problems with the trolls, because they share out to the little bastard friends and they come in, but if they weren't able to share, they wouldn't bother. I wish you could get rid of that bloody share button. It makes it too easy for them. I'm always dubious and I always check the people that share out, and often I'm right. Often it's the case of, oh, not following. So why the fuck are you sharing then? Oh, that's right, because you think that you're going to make a mockery of it. It's always. Yeah, and that's what that dickhead did that time. Where is the link thing gone? Sorry. Jesse, are you back? I've logged me out of this bugger. I'll have to log back in. Well, let me do that. Use your phone. Yeah, I'll use my phone. I have to code scan. All right. Code scan. Let's go. Really technical. What's happening here? Yeah, but is it my connection? Oh, it's. I wasn't sure if it was mine. Where did that? Oh, has it done it? Incorrect. Oh, piss off with the incorrect bullshit. As if it's incorrect. It is not. Why is it doing that? Hang on a sec. What's happening here? Why is it logging me out of here, but it's on my phone? Bloody. That's right. I've got to remember that when I go back to TikTok, though, I can't say all this. And also, guys, I know that I've blocked the words anyway, but we're not mentioning the handle, and we're not mentioning the platform. So I've just set in a banner. Direct message me if you want to be involved in our community, and the people that are interested enough will. So we're just going to leave it with that. Yeah, I want to save that. That's good. Great. There we go. That way it protects this space as well. Yeah. So those bastards won't be coming here. Yeah. And I've changed the name over there too. So if people are wondering what my name is, I'll figure that out. Sorry, Annie. I'll just 1 sec. But we're going to give this a go. But I'm going to do it after dinner so that we can just kind of not panicking about things. There we go. Annie, if you're interested, there we go. I wish you could perma link that in. Jesse, is it all good for you now? Or is it still fucking up? I'm going to get so used to saying fuck. Anyone remember the movie Crackerjack? Great movie. Swear jar. It's funny. Hey, Emma. Amber, I was just letting everyone know, just so they come in. It says there's one person here. I'm going to do TikTok Live tonight for an hour. We're just going to trial it and see how we go. Yep. I've changed some things up on that account too. So if you guys wonder, I haven't been hacked yet. I've changed it so that those bastards don't find me as easily. Yep. So if I'm on the FYP, like I said, and they do, well, I'm on it because it means that I'm missed then. All right, Jesse, no worries. Let's go. Let's check this out. Okay. Yeah, he knows that you're directing it to him. Like, again, energy is talking here between the two of you, and you're keeping each other in the loop, even though it's not something that you're making blatantly obvious. This is what I feel like here. I'm going over there. Amber, I'll go over there in about 3 and a bit hours, we're going to try an hour there and see if I can handle it. But yeah, Jesse. So there's 8 of Swords here, and I want to say to you, sometimes this illustrates the fact of we are blindsided to things or the things we're not seeing. But as a matter of fact, this card is a card that serves, because if energy's talking, no other level of consciousness or sense matters. As you've heard me say a few times lately, it seems to be something the spirit likes talking about. It is what it is. So mote it be and all that. So the physical reach out. Okay. Let me see. Well, there is here the Chariot. So this is movement, this is travel, and it is to do with him. So it's good. So we said the other day there was the 6th, I think, in which he was intending to reach out. Now I see the 8th in which he was intending to reach out. And it seems to be a pattern of 2. So today's the 10th. I don't know what the pattern of 2 is, but I'm feeling like there is every few days. And it's like it's getting shorter, because before that, the frequency that we were getting here in which he was building himself up was longer, more drawn out. I feel like we're focusing on a pattern of 2 here. When I see this card, this is to do with you, and this is him here. He's the deer here. The deer is looking over towards you. You are here on your endeavor. How do we find you on TikTok? Oh, it's the same account, Annie. I've just changed the name and all of it so that it makes it harder. But if anyone unfollowed, that's cool. I can give you the. But kindly no sharing on there, just so that we can keep it. I'd appreciate that. And no, and please don't. I might block my name as keyword, just so that I'll come up with something which people call me. I don't know. Maybe mods, actually, if I give you the name and you can start saying it so people realize, okay, that's his name. Okay, interesting. I feel like he's there. Is it he's scared to do it, or is he getting distracted still? Yeah, there's a mix here. I believe it's a bit of both. It's less more about distraction now, and it's more about, have I left it too long? I feel. See, the deer and him being this here is he's conscious of what's going on, but he's cautionary, easily startled like they are. If you ever see the movies or the games, I'm thinking about that mission in Red Dead Redemption. You can say the word dead here, can't you? Red unalived redemption. That sounds funny, doesn't it? I know he's cancelled on G last minute lately. Interesting. Let me check that. Oh yeah, so time got away from him. He might have said something else, but I believe he was otherwise occupied and time got away from him, which actually is in your favor, because it means it's not just with you, in which he's attempted to make connection or reconnection and it just hasn't been. This is good evidence. This means that it's him. It's a matter of him, not a matter of the two of you, which I like. So that's actually a good thing, as a matter of fact. But just like the two of them will catch up, so will the two of you. They're showing me the 12th here, so it's the 10th. It's the 10th now. I'm looking over because I can see my display, and it's got the 10th there. I'm seeing the 12th, and it's interesting because, again, factor of 2. So we're going 6, 8, 10, which is today, and then 12. So 12's Friday. Okay. Yeah. Warming towards that current energy, 12th. But a text, I believe. A little check-in. But yeah, I hope this helped. The 2 is really interesting, though. Yeah. Guys, I really hope that when we get back over to TikTok and we do it for the hour, it isn't just, it would be good if we can just have our time there once a day, even if I just have to minimize it to an hour. I can get more people in. Really hoping. Honestly. Because I'm not doing that shit with them. The only way that they can find it now is if it's a FYP thing, because I've changed everything. This certain person, though, revels in making people's days miserable. They're an asshole. So I really hope that they've got a little bit of wisdom, they've got a little bit of humility, and they back the fuck off. Because I'm really not needing that. Just doing my thing. Why can't they just do theirs and just piss off? God's sake. It's just tedious. It's just tedious. We've all got our thing to do here. And that was my point about the post of today, too. We've all got our thing to do. They're probably really sad and miserable. Like, they're probably really down. Happy birthday for the... Sorry? Oh, Laura, it's your birthday. Oh, well, if we... I'm sure we'll see you before then, but if not, happy birthday. I'm sure we'll see you before then. Oh, yeah, no worries, Amber. No worries. We're just with that hour, it's as many mods as we can get to clear the shit, if there is any. Hopefully there isn't. Maybe it might have helped staying a couple of days away, because I don't want to be pushed out to the point where, because if it's more low key, where we've got a few people coming in, some people and all that, and it'll be better. It was because that morning, especially, I remember we had about 50 people in there, so it was getting lively. So if it can be capped at 20, then hopefully that will keep the riffraff away. Oh, I do hope so. I'm not scared of it by any means. I just don't want it. Don't need it. For some reason, it always finds a way to me. I'm supposed to be their karma. I'm supposed to be their teacher, apparently. I never get sick and tired of energy work, but I get sometimes tired of being a teacher to people, like as in the way of giving them a serve. It's very boring because, yeah, Annie. So, General, we can see whenever you're ready. I appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, if anyone is available, it's about 3 hours that will go on. If you are available, guys, for that hour, let's see what we can do. If it is going well, maybe we'll stay a bit longer, but we'll cap it an hour and a half. We'll keep it at that. And I know there's going to be people going, "Oh, I thought you said you were." Like, That's going to be annoying to have to explain, because I am in a way, but. Yeah. $11 a.m. Yeah, they probably won't. Yeah, exactly. It was just so bad that last day. They were doing it for about 20 minutes fucking straight, and they wouldn't. We were blocking. It's because I corrected someone. I can't help it if I'm right. He was being pig-headed, and I just put him in line, and he didn't like that. This world these days struggles with that, unfortunately. The closed-off people really struggle with being told. So my role as a teacher then is redundant, is it not? Okay. All right, Annie, let's go. Let's go with you. Oh, I need to change that too, don't I? Can I change it? I should be able to. I think you can. I better do that now. I can. Yes. I need to change the so the account name with how I've got the link, guys, is going to change, but I need to do that because it's no longer that anymore. So don't fear. It's not that it's a different link. It's the same one, but I got to do that too. I just reminded myself. That's a good one. All right. Yeah. So these are good cards, Annie. These cards are to do with you and your partner and working together, seeing it through, all of it. Let me see. I'm just taking a moment here. For some reason, getting used to seeing the screen and then looking at the cards, it's taking a bit of adjustment with YouTube here, but I'll get there. So you've got Two of Cups firstly, so that's about the partnership between you and your husband. Here, we've had this kind of read for you before, but once again, they're putting that through and they're showing me you as, it's almost like as if you're children and you're holding hands and skipping along together. So that inner child is filled there between the two of you. The serious stuff as well. But an important note here is that you help bring out each other's inner child. Hey, Aaron, just letting you know I'm gone. I will do a TikTok live at 8 p.m. Aaron, if you're around. Just want to get as many people in there as possible just so we can, but I'm just doing an hour. We're just going to see how we go, if those bastard trolls will let me alone. But yeah, Annie, so Queen of Swords here. Once again, they're referring to you sharing your personal struggles out more with him, I believe. And I know we've said it before, but there's a push here. There's a prompting for a bit more of that. So Queen of Swords, clarity. So you're always the one offering up clarity. And I'm not saying he isn't, but I just feel like you sideline sometimes your need of, look, I'd like for someone to tell me it's okay, rather than me having to say it to myself all the time. And I don't mean as in he doesn't do that. It's just like you're in battle with yourself over, can I have that? Can I allow that for someone else to tell me it's okay? Of course you can. Yes. So if we're not opting for the Queen of Swords there with that clarity, we've got Nine of Swords, which is a tough time. Of course you're a warrior. Of course you're a healer. But we don't have to do it alone all the time. And I mean with the struggle of, I need to keep this certain thing within this certain part. I can share most of this, but there's a certain, because I'm unsure about how they'll react, or I don't want to burden or whatnot. And it might not just be with your husband, but I feel like it leans into that quite strongly here. It's just, yeah, a little bit of weight off your shoulders, a bit more of that. Please know that you don't have to do it. This certain part of life, this stress, this keeping it inside, whatever aspect this is, don't have to do that alone. All right. If it helps, journal it out first before broadcasting it out in a vocalizing way, so that you know that it'll come across the way you want it to, rather than in a different vein of things. And it's about crying too, Annie. And I believe I've said this to you before as well, about taking breaks when you need it. Let the tears fall. Let them fall. It's fine. It's all good. It's strength. Right? You're allowed to access that. You're allowed to use that. Absolutely. But I get it, because you're empathic and you're a healer. That's harder for you to lean into, because it's like, we must be a trooper. And of course you're a trooper, but we're allowed to have a cry. We're allowed to have human moments. Yeah. So Annie, it's just letting you know that your husband's by your side. Right? Always. But also your guides are, and your spirit team. Yeah. I hope this helped. I do hope this made sense. You just know that you don't have to do it alone. Anything. You don't have to do anything alone at all. You don't have to keep anything inside. If we're unsure, if we're confused, if we seek out some solace within someone, that is okay. That's allowed. That's allowed. All right. I hope this helped you. What was my sorry. What was my thing there? So I've changed the username and the rest of the stuff on TikTok too. So it's now Enlighten This. Obviously. So I've made it harder for them. Sucked in. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I need to change the business thing here too. So we're gonna do that. I'll figure out what to change it to. 1 sec. What was that? Go. Oh, boots. Ugly boots. No kidding. That's. It's funny. It's a sequel. Did anyone ever see that? Did anyone ever see that? Those movies, Analyze This, Analyze That. Well, I've just come up with the third one, Enlighten This. You know, the ones with Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal. Yeah, so I've come up with the sequel. I'm surprised they haven't done a third one. It seems like something that they do these days. Because I have to go for now. Would that be 11 my time? Are you in the UK, Mel? Because Laura is, I believe. You don't have all that confusing shit like we do in Australia, where we've got like 4 different time zones. Crazy. That's when daylight savings is on, I think. Can I do that? Will that change that? So again, guys, don't be concerned if the name has changed. I've changed the link now. It's called Enlighten This, so it matches the TikTok thing. Otherwise, people are going to be going, oh, that name. So we've just completely changed it all. All good. Just a reface. Reface, just like a shop front, but refacing the mannequins. Yeah. Except it won't be like Doctor Who, where the autons break free from the shop window. You see, this space I feel more relaxed to talk about things that I like as well, which is cool. Because yes, Doctor Who is one of them. The older the better, though. Older the better. Classic Doctor Who, best. Absolutely. I was watching it. It was pretty cool. They found those episodes from the 60s as well. It's bloody awesome. It was quite. I don't know if anyone watches the old ones, but it was quite emotional seeing the original Doctor's companion rewatch the episodes. There's a video on it. It was cool that he got to see that again after 60 years. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, just a little small talk in between, otherwise it gets boring. Okay, I think it will be 6 my time. Oh, 6. Okay. I wasn't a David Tennant fan. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not particularly New Who. More 60s through 80s. And then that's... Yeah. What country are you in, Mel? I get confused where people... Because I've got, lots of wonderful people. So it's hard to remember. I remember faces, though. I'm good with faces. So if I see that person's ugly mug come in the live again, I'll know who I'm dealing with. And you know who I mean. The one that was causing havoc the other day. I'm a human security camera in that way. I sift through the shit. That's good. Hey, Jade. So, guys, just for the new people that are joining us, we're going to try TikTok Live again in 3 hours. I'm just doing a casual basis. I'm not doing 2 a day. And we're going to see how this one goes first before I decide the future of that. If it goes well and we get some new people joining us, great. But if it hits a fence or a wall, then we'll leave it there. Oh, you're in the US? I'm not sure. There's such a harsh time difference between Australia and the US. Well, New Zealand would be worse, actually. Oh, Annie, do you mean for the read before? US has lots of time zones too. Oh, yeah. And some of them are really different too, aren't they? Some of them are like 6 hours or more, which is interesting. It's funny watching yourself on all these screens. It's actually kind of creepy, especially when one turns to you and winks at you. Hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I want to get the phone sorted so I can. There, it's still locked though at this time. It's still locked. I don't know why. Because they're telling me not to leave TikTok yet. That's why. So I won't. I think that's my sign. Because I was going to give up completely the other day, but I think it's my sign. Because otherwise, if I was fully comfortable with YouTube being on the phone and everything, then I probably wouldn't necessarily turn to TikTok again. But they're making it still a little bit harder to settle into because they want me to know not to just walk away from something completely, try again, give it another go. So I take it like that. That's probably what's going on here. And yes, I peg a sign to everything, absolutely. Usually there is. It's just, even if it's a fine print of a sign, it's there. And guys, recognize it as the same for all of you as well. Why is this happening? Why? You eventually figure out why. You've seen with the reads that I do, whereby they're showing us some kind of number or a color or something. So what's that about? Oh, that's what that. Okay, great. The 18? Yeah, absolutely. I'm still a little bit reluctant to do the live on TikTok, but I'm kind of eager as well. I'm a mixed bag. Yeah, well, that's right, Laura. That's right. That's right. If there is an if there is an incident again where it happens, I probably will not go back to TikTok, but we'll give it another go. Now, obviously, if there's one silly prick that comes in, well, it's one. I mean, as in if I'm getting bombarded with, all that again, I can't do that. There's another lady as well that I occasionally watch, and she says that she's leaving too. So there's a movement, that's for sure. Mm. Yeah, very noise sensitive too. If you haven't noticed, guys, you're always going to have them, but it's the force they come with. Yep, and that's why I want to disable that bloody share button. If you could disable it, and if it just meant that your live wasn't exposed as much, I'd be fine with that. That is the main problem, that share button. Because as soon as someone shares it, even if you block them, I think those bastards can still come in. Oh, that's wonderful, Annie. That's lovely. I'm glad. I'm glad that you got that come across through to you. That's lovely. Not to sound harsh, but I think to transition, I feel you need to do both. No, that's not harsh. I agree, Jade. It just took me a bit but I'm glad we've set this up though. This is nice. This is a good, comfortable space, and we'll still be doing this once a day. We'll do TikTok for about an hour, hour and a half a day, so long as we can move those trolls along pretty quickly. Yeah, because the main problem is it's not what they say; it's the energy behind it. That's the thing here. It's not, oh, they said something and I can't handle it. It's not that. It's about their intention. I can feel it that day. Whoa. See, if I feel like I can't breathe, I can't do that. I can't be there exposing myself to it, because that's affecting me. That's actually starting to affect me then. Just let you go. No, yeah, well, that's it, Jade. I do consider it eye for an eye though as well. I feel like I'm a pretty grounded reader, because I know there are some that sit there. See, some go too far with their understanding, with their appeasing, with their trying to understand where they come from, kind of thing, like the trolls. And then they feel drained as a result. I don't want someone taking that from me. But if they are going to take it from me, I'd rather wield my sword and my shield and kind of go, okay, let's dance, than have them completely throw me to the ground. That's not my style. I'm stepping into that true rebellion of what being an Aquarius is. Because they mentioned that, and I was like, rebel? Oh, I don't think. But now I see it. Yes, no, it's true. It's true. Absolutely. The tears have been flowing. Oh, that's great, Amber. Just to remind me, because I got this muddled up yesterday. Is the Amber? Is this Cheech, or is this my mod Amber? I know it's one of the two of you. I just can't, because I think you're both Amber. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no worries, Mel. That's cool. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Cheech. Okay, yeah, great. No worries. No worries. No, well, that's awesome. That's awesome that you did that. Go you. Mm. I just see it so quickly, and when I see it, because I have to look at the bloody comments. If I didn't have to look at them, it'd be fine. But if people were requesting a card or whatever on the live stream, of course I have to see who's requesting it, don't I? Good grief. I'm glad that you resonate that. I'm glad that you resonate that, Annie. That's great. How do I share this to others? What's that up there? I don't know if you see that on your screen though. There's an arrow that goes to the right. I think it's only on my screen. I'm not actually sure. I do need to do my best to battle through the live. By the way, when we do the live as well, I'm going to let people know of that too. At the time, we're just going through that link. If anyone's wanting to get it on, getting a read on the live, it's just the link. It's the same thing that's in here, but it'll be in the TikTok bio rather than the YouTube description. I'm just going to do the link though, because yeah, it is better. The gifting system, not everyone even is comfortable with that. I mean, not everyone's comfortable with clicking a link, but all I can say is it's legit. If I say it to people, then hopefully that gives some more clarity. Can you send the link here? The link for the I think I put it in before. I forgot to pin it. Where is it? Press off chat, I think. That's all right, Jesse. Where is it? I had it up here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think again we've had more outsiders looking at the content today too. I think so, which is good. Oh, the link to live, easy. I don't know. Not sure. I'll make this just an hour, and then I'll prepare myself for the TikTok live. The thing is, I was tossing and turning about when to do the other, like the TikTok live, the times, because if I do early morning, you mods, at least in Australia, won't be awake, or you won't be free. So difficult. whatever corners I can cut whereby I don't need to have the risk of that person coming back, I'll take. It's difficult when it's quiet. That's why I gotta do that. All right, I will. No matter how reluctant I am, we'll give it a go. See how we go. Gosh. If other readers can do it, I guess I can too, as long as they don't come at me all at once. Opportunity beeps. Okay. Tailgating. No doubt. In this street, it happens all the time. All the time. Finished work? Nice. That's good. Yeah, no, I have missed the stream, so I want to return. A 3-hour class and now. Oof. Yeah, I reckon 8 is good. Hey, Jesse. Over on in here. I think 8 p.m. See how it goes. 8 p.m. is as good as any. Any later, and that's too late. Yeah, and people on the other side will be waking up on the other side of the world. That's right. That is true. I just know the ringleader. I know the ringleader. He seems to be not an early morning person. The vibe I get. I got to go with the vibe because that's why I'm here, right? Oh. Ran out of space. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I get that. It's whatever goes. Cheech. Whatever's happening. I just the only thing I have to figure out with the live is, so if we're doing a paid read and the comments are there, if I do my best to draw my attention away from the screen, I'm kind of hoping that if there's anything that comes through, that's shit if you mods are able to remove it. So the time, but by the point I get back to there, unless we're being bombarded, it's gone. I don't need to see it. That'll help immensely. Tornadoes. Oh, no worries, Emma. No worries, Cheech. I hope it turns out okay for you. Sending you well wishes. Yeah, apart from the usual. Yeah, well, I know the ones that say this is blasphemous and all that. I don't care about that. I don't care about those ones. Yeah, Cheech. Do stay safe. Do stay safe. Grief, tongue tied. Yeah, when you're reading people's cards, turn them off. Yeah. Well, when I do the free card, I'll keep it on. That's probably all right. But yeah, when it's a paid read, yeah, I will. Yep. That's good. Yeah, I like it. That makes sense. That's what I was attempting to do the other day, but of course, they'd already come in at that point, so I was already swayed. Oh, that's what I did, Emma. That's I'm sure she knows. She gets it. The only other thing, guys, that we could do that would be really fun, we can figure out a way to do a superfan event thing as well. Because the superfan, you can put comments only for superfans. We could do lives because if it still goes to shit with that, the other option is the superfan route, whereby we do like I don't know, we do like a in-depth for people that join or something, a mini read for people that join once a week. We do that. We do a 2 hour because that's fine, because the only comments that I'll be seeing will be lovely people. So there's a few options that I can do. I wasn't ever going to just throw in the towel, but I wanted to give it some time to figure out. Yeah. Oh, well, I appreciate her and yourself, Emma. Thank you. Yeah, I won't just quit it. I just needed a few days, but we're going to see how tonight goes. So I said in 2.5 hours, I'll probably jump off in about 7 minutes. I'll probably jump off 5:30. I'll go do some things. And then at 8, we will see how this goes. Oh, no worries, Jesse. Well, we'll do that before I go then. Thank you. I appreciate you. One sec here. But so yeah, guys, we've got some options here. If it needs to be that if it is getting just as bad as it was, then we can do a superfan thing, a superfan basis where we do, I don't know, some classes or something, some courses, or just a read basis. But I'll figure it out. You just should be able to allow, I don't know, there should be more of an intricate comment settings section. No, it'll be right, Emma. It'll be right. Just as long as we can get as many people in to help as possible, that'll be fine. Because the more that we do that conference call stuff, the more that I delay. Yeah, sub only chat. There is. Well, I think it's a super fan chat now, though. I think they've changed it. It's confusing. And yes, I have gotten rid of the videos in my thing as well. Yeah. Just for now. They can join this space if they want to see videos of me. So that's okay. All right, Jesse. So yeah, I can just say that. That's cool. Yeah, the fact that, who was it, you or Emma, that reported him and there was nothing done about it. So are you kidding me? All his photos, he looks like a statue. It's because he's cold. I bet he wouldn't be able to smile to save his life. That's how you know you're dealing with an egocentric. Or a fake commercial smile. One of the two. Shops? Oh, really? And we don't have TikTok shop in Australia yet, which is crazy. It's going to sell merch. All right, Jesse, for you, there's 9 of swords here. I want to say this refers to building a space for you. Like a life, like as in your humble abode. I feel like regardless of who you're connecting with in life, the endeavor, it feels kind of separate, this about having this place of your dreams. You don't necessarily have someone else that you want to invite into this. Like, it feels like it's your own space, the way I'm seeing it, the way you envision it. It's for you. It's a bit difficult to explain with this, but I just see you being, there's a sense of pride. You're walking around this space. It's like, this is my home. I've set this up the way I wanted. These two here. So there's the Dara card, and then there's 9 of Wands. It's interesting. I still see that being the case, and with the friend situation, I still want to say that you still prefer to live by yourself for a while, not so close knit, wanting your own space at times, but obviously wanting that closeness to be in check. Who did you block, sorry? Yeah, we're not running out of time on that. There's something about that. I don't want that getting away from me. I've had to rearrange or resort some things. So does that mean the things that I've put that were up the top that are now down below, does that mean they don't work anymore? Does that mean they're not going to work out? I also see a boat on the water, whatever that means to you. It looks like a speedboat, as a matter of fact. And I don't know what the scarf is about too. It's like one of those lightweight scarves. I feel like I want to touch this because this is where a scarf would be. This is how I'm being shown it. Really lightweight material, cottony based scarf. But it's like transparent, the material. We live on a boat, yeah. I don't know what the scarf is. Someone gave you the scarf? Feels like someone gave you it. And your pop's come in again and he's flipping a coin. Let's toss for it. Heads. I had a scarf like that. I don't know where it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the coin's about that your pop's showing me. 2. Just looking on the career side of things as well. I see with the security side of things, I see there being an opportunity where you're on foot, your security on foot as well. All eyes, all ears, all senses on something. So the skills are transferable over. Yeah. It's as if they want to show me the movie Men in Black, where they got the glasses on, the suit. What do I feel like the two of you would watch that movie together, or you did, by the way? Sometimes there's more than one reason why they show that to me, and for some reason I feel like they're showing me that for a few reasons. The Men in Black. I feel like it's Men in Black 3. You did? Was it 3? Or was it number 1? I just feel like it's more 3 because I'm hearing the Pitbull song. You know, the theme song. That's actually, I need to add that to my, I haven't heard that in a while. That's a good song. 3. Wow. That's funny. Hey, Trish. Just to let you know, I might jump on, well, we'll jump on TikTok in about 2.5 hours. So I'm wondering if all you awesome mods are available, because we're going to see how we go. I'm going to do my best to go on there maybe once a day for an hour again in a smaller capacity. But if you're available. But yeah, Jesse. The tossing thing, Jesse, with the coin, he's now showing me Milo. And it's like Milo and ice cream. It's really nice, by the way. I do love that as well. I don't know what that's about. There's a connection with Milo and ice cream going over the top of ice cream. That is very nice. Yum. So block people were, yeah, maybe. Because sometimes people follow me. It's hard. I'll suss out that side of it, Emma. That's okay. I'll suss that out. I do that all the time. Okay. He's just putting through a few of his 2 cents in. He's always here though. He's always chiming in and obliging, which I love. So I do thank him for that. But no, Emma, Jesse. Good grief. Now I'm saying Emmy because I'm combining your names. The on foot security thing is very interesting. This is the first part. It's going to lead you far, I believe. It doesn't stop where you're heading into. It goes beyond that. Yeah, I believe it does branch out. Fascinating. Secret, yeah. Secret, yeah. That one. Yeah. I hope this helped, Jesse. Again, I thank your pop as always because he's awesome. He's awesome, always coming in. I believe, the only soul that I have done a reading for, or not for, about, or someone that chimes in, that more often than not chimes in. Like I've never had another. I've never done a reading for someone whereby the past loved one is always chiming in like this. It's really cool. It means he loves you to bits. That's what that means. I mean, like as in immensely. That doesn't mean other people's don't, by the way. That's not what that means. But you understand what I'm saying. No, that's all right. I probably will wrap up anyway here. We'll do TikTok. We'll do dreaded TikTok. But it'll be okay. We're going to keep it positive. We're going to keep it lively. Yeah. I've taken away the free general card thing from the banner as well. Yeah, I think it was right to do that because it will slow down the traffic a bit too. I think that was a good move because when we get those 50 people in there, that's when those bastards come in, those ones that, go on the attack. So if we can get about, 20 people in there and we've got some new people, then that's good. That'll work. When? So it's 5:35 here. I'm going to try it at 8 p.m. So just under 2.5 hours. Yeah, no worries. So anyone that's unfollowed, that's cool. I have changed the name though, so I had to do that. So we've done a complete refresh. Yeah, the dark side. That's right. I often like the dark side, but not when it comes to social media. Ugh. The trouble is when you know it's coming, when you know that something is afoot, it's very difficult to shake it. That's the reason why. Like I knew as soon as I blocked that first prick that there was going to be um a follow up. Yeah. Mm. It's like when you open a bag of M&Ms. Oh, this is going to be empty. Shit. I'm going to feel bloated afterwards. Shit. Except the thing with M&Ms is it's worth it. Trolls are never worth it. All right. Well, let's wrap up here. It was good though, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Let's see if we can get some new people. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. But we're still doing YouTube. This is still the thing. Absolutely. This is primary space. Bit reluctant, but yeah. Like as in with the TikTok. But we'll see. If other people can endure it, like I said, I guess I can, or I can try. But yeah. All right, we'll catch you a bit down the line. Mods, I'll send something in the mod chat when I'm a few minutes before going in, so you guys know. But yeah, we'll catch you all then if you're free. But thank you for tuning in. Make sure to hit that bell if you haven't as well on your subscription thing so that you know. Just letting everyone know of that. All right. Talk soon. Otherwise, have a good day or a good night. And we'll catch you around.